A big thing is setting it, like when you're committing to solving a problem, make sure that you're committing to something big enough. Because I also see people like setting the bar way too low. So like I'm gonna commit to making, I'll get my, 5 lead gen sites in a year or something. Like, if you set the bar really high, it makes it that much more actually doable, in my opinion, than if you just set it low. Because not only will you get your, butt in gear, but it'll be, motivating enough for you to actually, because even if you don't hit the target, like my 150 lead gen site, okay, that's my goal. But even if I don't hit it, like let's say I only hit like double what I got, let's say I do 100 by the end of the year, I'm still way better off than if I set it too low. You know what I mean? I know this is like kind of like no-brainer stuff, but I just, I think it's important to not only make a commitment, but also make a bold commitment so that, even if you miss a little bit, you're still way, ahead than you would, where you are right now. And another thing is, I think a lot of people underestimate what they can actually accomplish in a year. It's January, 17th, I think, today? 18th, 17th. And we've got basically, 11 months. Like, there's so much you can get done. If they just kind of like, not only committed, but start making weekly progress, monthly progress, set out those targets. You got to learn how to walk before you run. So obviously everyone starts with one lead gen site, but this business is all about scalability and like committing big. Like, the check that you wrote was like sick, and there's no guarantees. It's like Cardone, $10 million check. It's the same thing. Be bold with your commitments and
be willing to solve the problem after you've created it for yourself. I think, like I said, you can't, as an entrepreneur, you can't put a toe in the water and just hope that, you could be part way in. It just doesn't work. You got to be all in or get all the way out and do something else.
Yeah.
Okay. The business owners, I'm gonna tell you something. When you sit down with the business owner, they know if you believe what you're talking about. They know, they can feel it. They can sense it. If you're all in, they know it. Okay. They can feel it. Guys, I'm telling you guys, this is something that so many of you guys need to understand, because when you sit down with a small business owner and you're not fully committed to your business, or you're not fully committed to what you do, you just look like an amateur to them. You look like an amateur. You're not a pro in your space. You haven't studied long enough. You don't live, breathe, and die, okay, the space that you're selling them. And as a small business owner, I've been on both sides of the ball. When I sense that, when I sit down with a guy or a gal that's trying to sell me marketing or advertising or whatever, and I can tell that they're kind of like, I'm just another one on their list that they're trying to come, man, I'm out. I'm 100% out, because I can sense that they're not going to put the full push into my business, right? So remember that when you're sitting with someone. And I guarantee you guys, if you put the shoe on the other foot and you were sitting in that, when someone comes to you, or the things that maybe you've looked at, maybe different business opportunities you've looked at in the past, when the person wasn't all in, okay, you didn't want to do business with them. You just didn't, because you could sense that something was amiss, something wasn't all there. Okay. So I'm just telling you guys, like these things are important when you get your business rolling. It's important for you guys to really commit, I guess, to understanding this stuff.